Alright guys, today I'm going to showcase something a little bit more fun. I have a special edition of solo phrases called pop horns inside of this sort of solo phrases, and I will showcase that. So first thing I do is I click on R&B and I pick jazz funk. I have quite a nice selection, and on the one touch settings, the last one is a set of a pop dynamics, a trumpet, and a pop accent. So really stabby, really good. Let's pick a typical R&B, and I think this song is about 110. So let's try that. Just listen to it so you understand which style I'm talking about. So that's the style, and it has its own. I'm going to turn off the horns that is used because I'm going to replace it with my horns. And let's go into, and this one is called funky horns, not funky groove. So that's the special about them. We'll do a build up energy. I think it's going to be great. Let's give it a try. All right, so let's listen to it, and the first take. Let's listen to that in context. Again, these are not solo phrases, they are more funk stabs. Maybe a little bit too busy. That's not a problem. Then we go into the performance. Choose funk and horns. Generate. And here the cool thing is that now you can choose from minimal up to busy. So it picks the right clips for that. That was actually the same as the other one. Let's try light. Yeah, I like that. Save that as a candidate. And let's go into the verse. So those are the stabs. And just to show you the difference, let's now turn that off, and I'll go into brass, and I'll hit the tenor sax, sorry, woodwinds, the tenor sax, and instead of using the funky horns, I'll use the arc template, and I'll use the funk and groove. So this is the difference. So let's use that as an example, and I'll showcase the difference. And again, if I go into the performance, do the same thing, use the funk and grooves, and it generates them in a different manner then. So let's try with minimal. Let's try with light. Ooh, I like that because it's got a lot of feeling to it. Let's have a listen. Let's say that I like this. The only way to work it is as you do generally in I'll take main A with a fill in and I'll record. So let's pretend that this is the beginning of the song, and I want it to contain a little sort of intro with some stabs. I'll quickly do it again. So this is the second part, and this is where the saxophone solo is going to be played over. The first one is going to be the stabs. Right, so now let's make sure I do the right thing. I go in and I add it over there. So there we go. So this, after that, I usually confuse them now because there's so many of them, but this should be, of course, in the style engine. There we go. Now, what is going on? Oh, there should be a duplication. I need to check my template. There's something wrong with it. Let's go back. Again, I do apologize for this. There we go. Just place them correctly in the rhythm section. For some reason, there we go. There we go. Just make sure that's correct. Yeah, there we go. So the first thing I want to do is create the stab for the brass. So let's go back. I open up. I turn off the number 4, so I get my section. Go into the funky horns. Let's do a build up. I think that's a good idea. Great. Listen to the other one. It's actually the same. Interesting, because the pulls are... Ooh, I like that. Yeah, I like that. Save that. And now all I have to do is drag this into Cubase, into right one. But it needs to be divided into the other. And right 1 and right 2. There we go. So now it's playing that. And for the saxophone, I want to use Funk and Grooves. And I will remove that. And I don't want it to be clashing with the other stuff I got. So I'll generate a solo here. Great. Listen to a take. That sounds like a typical save that. And instead of putting it in what I will do is I will actually put it as a song channel. So I'll do song number 1. Drag into Cubase. You guys will see what I'm doing in a couple of seconds. So now I'm going to use, and that's for the second part. Now it's going to be a piano. So that's wrong. But that's why I have my Tyros mixer. I go in here and I choose from my premium packs. Let's do a tenor sax, pop tenor. There we go. So we got that. A little less volume, a little bit reverb to help it out, and just have a quick listen, see if it makes sense. Yeah. Ooh, a lot of lovely tones. So here, guys, a quick example of how you can actually use this to play a composition. Here we go. Have a listen. And that, my friends, was the new solo phrases from the bridge. Thank you.